Thank you very much. I like to think so too. Hmm. Hammer curls. Do more hammer curls. It was my pleasure. Only if I can bring all of my guns and ammo with me. I would say probably Novikov. Me and him are just pushing each other back and forth consistently through every competition. So I would say probably Novikov. Just have fun with it. I mean, that's why we do all of this anyway. So if you're not having fun, then there's no point in doing it. Metallica specifically, Fuel, Ride the Lightning, and the classic Enter Sandman. I like to think so. I am the reigning champion. Thank you very much. I like my entrance a little bit too. I don't know if I should change it or not, but I guess people like it, so I'm going to keep it. Has been and always will be squats. People really want this collab, brothers. What do you guys think? Manchester, winning the Arnold UK, and pulling 1,000 pounds. Those have been my highlights. That's actually a hard question to answer because Manchester was a great crowd. The Shaw Classic was an amazing crowd for not having as many people as a giant show. The crowd was just absolutely electric. They were loving it. The Arnold UK, that was an amazing venue. The crowd was awesome there. And then Glasgow, where I kind of kicked up the heel a little bit, and the energy from all the booze that I got, that was pretty strong too. So most of what I eat is rice, chicken and beef, and a green like vegetable, like broccoli. That's usually what I eat. Breakfast, I have my oatmeal and protein shakes, but a lot of it's just high calories. I would love to compete in it if I get invited. Well, I appreciate that very much. If I had started strongman when I was 14, I'd probably be world's strongest man 5 or 6 times by now. Not as long as I'm in the same competition. I like to think that I'm a Giants Live champ now. Not particularly. No, more focused on titles than I am records. Life is good, brother. Life is good. During the day of the competition, I like to eat a giant breakfast and eat a lot before I even get to the venue. And then honestly, I kind of don't eat too much for the rest of the day until after the show's over, and then I'll have like pizza or a steak or something. I'm going to try to bug the shit out of Eddie for some tickets to that because I would love to see that in person. I know that Strengthly Collective has an amazing program fitted just for you. Depends on what I'm doing. If I'm lifting, most of the time it's heavy metal, thrash metal, groove metal. But if it's like casual listening or I'm listening to it while I'm at work, I love my oldies and my love songs. Me, 3 times. The only real sports that I like to watch outside of strongman are like weightlifting related, like Olympic lifting and powerlifting, and MMA. I'm a big MMA guy. Big MMA guy. Never really got into anime. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z a little bit when I was a kid, but like that was a long time ago. I just don't get the appeal, honestly. Well, thank you very much. I'm really, really pleased that you enjoy watching me compete. That's a hard one. Oof. Bish, Hixie, Stoltmans, like, the lineup's too hard. I can't really predict this one, to be honest. I'm pretty much in a state of complete and utter rage. I'm stepping up to the bar with only one thing on my mind: kill. Kill. Thankfully, it's the off season now, so I get to relax a little bit on the eating. I don't need to eat 8 to 10,000 calories every day. Thank you very much. No, as far as I know, I'm going to OSG, but I'm going to be there as like a special guest ref. Just have fun, hang out with the competitors. Next comp's probably going to be Worlds next year. I guess it feels good. I mean, I still don't consider myself a full success until I win World's Strongest Man, but for the time being, it feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Of course, skinny guys can be good at strongman. I mean, look at Luke Richardson right now. I mean, he's got really pathetic looking arms and legs, and yet he's not doing half bad. I'm fucking Pat. Absolutely. I'm probably gonna marry Trey because we have a thing going on. So, sorry, Loss. You can compete in strongman now if you wanted. I watched a little bit of it. I'm happy that Big Ramy won. I'm a Ramy fan. Reach out to these guys right here. It's the best place to start, especially for a beginner. Honestly, I'm gonna base it off of how my performance is next year for the entire season. If I do really, really well next year, I might be able to just go full time next year. I'm kind of excited about that. Yep, when I started strongman, I was a 600-pound max deadlifter, and now I can pull over 1,000 pounds. So, yeah, I busted my ass. I worked really hard for it. If I was invited to it, absolutely. I think that'd be a lot of fun. How about a T-Rex? That's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a really, really, really big back piece. So, how about that? Silverback. The people are waiting. Well, I would say strength that I have Brock Lesnar easily. I'm definitely a lot stronger than he was. He was a little bit more athletic than me in his prime, and I would say intensity, I have that all day. Not him. You do not want the answer to that question, because I have been asked some weird fucking shit. It's actually one that I custom made myself to an extent. I got the dog tag ball chain, and I just put the T-Rex skull pendant that I got online on it. Probably winning Manchester and deadlifting 1,000 pounds in the same night. Yeah, that was my favorite. I wasn't totally a fan, if I'm being honest. Stones have gotten to the point where they are literally the main event of every strongman competition. It's a pinnacle in the sport. So no, I don't think they should get rid of them. See, outside of strongman, I'm a very boring person. Like, after I just get done with the competition, what I like to do is I like to chill out with like maybe one or two people, maybe. I like TV. I just chill out and have some food and hang out. I think so too. Mateus is a hell of a competitor, and I look forward to competing with him. I think that if it was in his prime, I think Brock Lesnar would have been a really good strongman. That's a really hard one. Live for this, instinctive, honor never dies, destroy everything. I fucking love Hatebreed, so I have a hard time picking my favorite. I do have coaches. It's Adam and Kim Dirks in Wisconsin. They are amazing. I've been with them almost since the beginning of my strongman career, and I'm with Taylor. He helps me with my nutrition. I am coming back as soon as I can. Promise. Alexei Novikov, the Stoltmans, Trey Mitchell, Brian Shaw is always on point. Like, there's a couple of guys. My goal is to win World's Strongest Man as many times as possible. Bench press. I'm a big bench press guy. It's just fun. It's a fun accessory. It's something that I always stay consistently strong in. And I just like it. It's fun. No, I have found my calling with strongman. In his prime, I am an absolute fuck ton stronger than Kane. No, he would not. I started in 2018, 2 weeks into my strongman training, and it's 2021 now, so about 2.5, 3 years. Probably yoke, Viking press, or circus dumbbell. I agree. Any kind of rowing motion like lat pull down, single arm rows, bent over barbell rows, all of those are good. Well, thank you very much. I try. I do. I think Brian totally has it in him to win 5. Find yourself a competition you can get to and train for it and then jump in. I would kick Kane's ass in any strength-based competition. Fact. Or really in general. I wouldn't quit strongman. I would just focus on the fight, do the fight, make that money, and then immediately come right back to strongman. They're both good, but I'm giving it to psychosocial. Yes, I do. Oh god, I used to be huge into video games. I actually used to do competitions for Gears of War. Loved all the good old Call of Duty games, Gears, Dead Rising. I was a big Rainbow Six Siege guy for a while. I had an absolute blast in the UK, and I cannot wait until I come back. I'm already counting down. It's just anger and energy, honestly. Like the hype up stuff before I go out and do an event, that's not really for the crowd. That's definitely just me. Yeah, 3 Days Grace is okay. I liked them when they made, like, I like a lot of their older stuff, but they're okay. Feels amazing. I am ecstatic to see Martins come back. I hope he comes back to full form and he's looking really, really strong, and I cannot wait to share the competition stage with him.